What's up, guys? It's Ryan back here. So I got the boom in, you can tell, and I got the mini in here, and it is crowded. And the mini's in here because it's like 3 degrees this morning. Otherwise, I'd be working. But so this here, I got to figure this out. I'm gonna flip you around here. We got to figure out how to straighten these out. If you can tell, this has got a little jog in it, and this side the other way. They both kind of go that way. And I think I'm gonna start simple and just see about laying it flat and welding these ends and pushing down on it and see what happens maybe. I don't want to overcomplicate it to start with, and as it progresses, I mean, if I got to put anchors in the floor or whatever, that's what we'll do. But that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna get some steel over here and brace that up. I'll probably have to pick it up and swing it over and weld that up, but that's what the plan is. I'll show you guys why I flipped it over here. There's weld right there. I don't want to take that off and give that thing some relief, but that top one, this top one doesn't have that weld on there, but that bottom one does. So I'm gonna cut that bottom weld off there, and then hopefully I can get that sprung free enough that maybe a little bit of effort it'll go. Looking at these ends here, it looks like those are welded. So I don't know if somebody rebuilt those ends or what, but see that? Oop. Try to show you here. You can kind of see the welds on there. And this one here too. There you go, you can see that one. See, it looks like somebody rebuilt that, doesn't it? Like, I think this whole boom's been rebuilt once before, so it is what it is. It's back in the day when they used to just do whatever. Well, somehow it stopped recording. I think my memory got full or something. But that dude, I chained it down. I know you guys didn't see it, but I chained it down to the man lift because it weighs a pretty decent amount. And then after some considerable beating on it, I realized after getting out and looking at where the bend was at, I figured out it was right here, and I had my block of wood here on the bottom. It was over just a little bit. It was right underneath this brace because I thought that's where it needed to bend. And then I thought, I came out and I looked, I seen that was where the paint was off from where it was bent before. So I moved my block, and then magic started happening. So I got this string up here, I'll show you guys. Oh hell, you can just look down it and see. It's pretty dang straight now. And the string, she don't lie. It's pretty near right on. So I'm gonna go back through and weld these back up, and then across there, and get this thing put back together, and then wash it, clean it. Well, I don't know, because there's still this end down here is boogers down here. So anyways, I'm gonna button that end up, and then I'll move down here and figure that end out. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to measure this one and see what the boom length is. What this is here, I got 25. Pretty much. I mean, besides that little wallop where it's bent. So it's not that far off. That one's not. How about down here? It's way off. How about if I went back? It gets wider as you go back. So, I feel like in order to do it the right way, you probably have to take a couple laces off and then pull it where you want it, maybe. Let me think about this for a second. Okay, well, I don't think we're looking too bad. That kind of had a curve in it. Now it's pretty straight, really. Everything looks straight. It's not bad. This one looks like it still might have a little in it, but man, I don't know how much I want to go with it. It could just be the, well, you probably, yeah, it's whatever. It's good enough. It's digging ponds and playing around and whatever, you know. So it should be good. I'm happy with it. I think I don't remember if I showed you guys this end or not. But I did some heavy welds on the ends. This end looked a lot worse than that side, so I went ahead and beefed all that up on both sides, so we're good. Okay, let's start dinking with this one, see what we get out of it. Off the gate, we can see we got to straighten some of this here. Some of that, 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 some of that. We got to straighten that, we got to straighten that, we got to straighten that, we got to straighten that. We got to weld that back together, we got to weld that back together. We got to weld that back together, we got to weld this back together, we got to weld this back together. Pretty much should be a walk in the park. I don't see any issues here. It only take me a little bit, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, well, I ran out of gas. I shut you guys off and I didn't turn you back on. So here's what I got. I got that chunk welded in there. It should work fine. Watch me burn myself. Yeah, you'll be fine. Welded that back on. And that's about it. So let's see what else we can get into. Okay, guys, well, I patched that thing up and started thinking, doing some serious thinking here. And what I thought was, that's only a single sheave on the end of this thing. That kind of limits you. You're not doing a clamshell, and you're not driving no wood pile or nothing because you can't hold hammer and leads or nothing. I'm just saying. I don't know. Talking aloud here. It really limits you with that one sheave on there. So, the other boom I have is not in bad shape. It's probably better than this one. And I just measured it. So this one is going out. And the other one is coming in. Okay. Well, now you can see I got it in. And you see what I'm talking about here. For sure. The only thing I don't like about this one is this. Not good. Not good. Not good. So, I don't know. But this tends to look a little bit better to me for some reason. This is the bottom side. This is the bad side. Flip it over, get the top. But I was going to use this 5-foot section anyways. So, and I got the other 10-footer outside, so I'll have 15, whatever that is. So it's been a day or two, not for sure, but this side was froze solid and I couldn't get to move. And if you remember the last video, I sprayed it with some, it's called Freol. And it was so stiff I couldn't move it. Look at that. And I literally did nothing to it. Nothing. I sprayed with that Freol. This side here, I heated and greased it and whatever. And it moves, but I can't hardly get it to. Now, that stuff, you can see the green and the corrosion like crazy, that stuff. You ain't got enough good things to say about that stuff. Anyways, yeah, I'm still playing with it. I gotta pull that pin out because these are just, I just can't leave them alone. I don't feel like it's gonna work. And even if it's a boogie rig fix, I gotta get them to where they're tighter. I picked up from the bottom and there's quite a bit of slop in there. I'm gonna try and pull that pin out. It'll probably be the death of me because the stiff side is the side that it comes out from this side. The whole pin does. So it's gonna be a rough day, but we're gonna give it a shot. Holy shit! Holy, wow! Holy smokes, am I glad I took that out. That would have killed somebody probably. That thing, it's pinched this way, I think. That's a lot of wear. That is a lot of wear on her. That's crazy. Well, whoever ran this didn't know how to run a grease gun. They just did not know. Yep, whoever ran it did not know how to run a grease gun. The good news is, it's not on both of them. So maybe one of those has got a decent bearing in it. Let's only hope and see. Well, let's find out. They both came out. Good deal. Okay, well this one doesn't look too bad. I like that. That one is not bad. Hope you guys can see that. That is not bad at all. I mean, that's livable for me. For as old as the machine is, game on. I was thinking about using that pin, but that pin ain't gonna be long enough. And I can't use this because, well, I didn't even notice that. Good thing I ain't using that one. But that's way too wide compared to these. And it's a considerable size difference there. But my thought is I'm gonna use those outside ones on the inside of here. They'll all be the same size across there. And a lot of guys are gonna hate me, but I think I'm gonna weld that pin up and reuse it. Just because I wanna get this done. Maybe I'll get that pin later and just swap the pin out. No big deal, now that I know it comes out. Then the debate is, do I just go ahead and take both those so they're both the same size? Or do I leave one big and one small? Because the one's still good. I mean, it's not horrible. Probably not as tight as these are. Maybe I just make them all the same size. They're the same thickness, so. You got to kid me. They're the same? Sweet! Oh, yeah. Wow. All I got to say is, wow. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I'm almost speechless. Literally, it was broke off in there. Right in the middle of that thing. It was broke. And it ain't like it was like it just broke. It's been broke because that if I would have took that apart and I would have used that, or hell, even if I'd have used that one. Well, boys, if you got an Insley, you better be pulling that center pin out, double checking it, because all these years of wear, you just don't know. The pin through the boom, check it out. Because, man, that could have seriously done some damage. I mean, I do some dumb stuff, and if you ain't checking it out, that's what's going to happen. Well, after some serious consideration about this thing, I'm going to change that pin. I'll get a new one on Monday. It's Saturday. And then I'll use those sheaves, put them in there. And then I'll put that out in the not to be used pile. So with the consideration of what's happened here with these pins being broke, I'm going to take this one out. I'm not going to use anything out of there and park it out in the pile. And then I'm going to try and get these more centered. I'm just going to wash them up real good. Maybe we'll try to get some paint on them. Try and fix that one up a little bit, get some paint on it. We'll go from there. We'll back out. So guys, I got them up on the steel sawhorses here. I'm gonna go ahead and start shooting them. Hopefully this will be the end of the boom series. I might have to show putting this back in, but we're getting to the end here. So let me get this fan fired up and let's get this thing rolling. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate you guys taking your time out of your day to see what the heck I'm doing. And hit the like and subscribe button, it helps me out a lot. Thanks guys.